but you can say to her. So, good morning, YouTube. We are here for another English immersion. My name is Camila. I'm going to be the host from this conversation. I am replacing Priscilla today. And just before we start, a short explanation what is Talk and Talk and what we are doing here. So, Talk and Talk is a language conversation platform. And here you can find the conversations in English, Spanish, French, Italian, and also German. Uh, and just to clarify, guys, I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to teach something for you. I am just a student, as you guys. So I am here and to learn from you, to practice my English. So do not feel worry about your mistakes. Try to put in practice your English. Do not feel afraid about the pronunciation, about the grammar. Just try to speak, okay? Do not worry about anything. No one will judge you. This is a safe place here. As I said before, I don't know if I said on YouTube, but the topic is daily English practice. It's an interesting topic. I love to talk about this. And as always, we always start with the selfie presentation. So, Priscilla, could you please introduce yourself?
Sure, of course. My name is Priscila. I am 31 years old. I am a journalist, but today my area is marketing, specifically online ads. I work in marketing agents and to have my customers. In my free time, I like so much practice exercise. I also go to I also go to gym and I do Pilates. I like so much body gym. In my also I like so much read a lot.
Oh, really?
That's yes, read a
Oh,
lot.
nice. Are you
For me,
reading
it is
something right now?
interesting. Sorry?
Are you reading something right now in this moment or not?
Yes, yes. In this moment, I prefer books,
Okay.
and in this moment I read I don't know English, but responsabilidade extrema.
Okay, I never heard about this. Wow.
It is interessant. It is important, especially this moment,
Mhm.
because in my area today, I my work is PJ.
Okay,
It is
okay, okay.
important. And English for me, my goal is next year have my more customers in other country.
Nice, nice, excellent.
That's
Thank you. Where
that's
do you
it.
live, Pri?
I am from Boa Esperança, Minas Gerais, but today I
Oh,
live in Hortolândia, São Paulo.
oh, nice, nice. Thank you,
It
Pri.
is great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. And how about you, Ana Paula? Could you please introduce yourself for us?
Good morning, girls. And my name is Ana Paula. I am 31 years old. I live in Taubaté, São Paulo, and I am a, I am a mom. I have two kids, and I have four dogs and two cats. I love pets. And I am
Mhm.
a pharmacist, and I started in talk in this year. I'm a beginner in English, and so in my free time, I like stay with my family, play to my kids, and watch movies or series. And é isso.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Ana Paula, and welcome for this immersion, okay? And how
Thank
about you,
you.
Chris? Could you please introduce yourself for us, Chris?
Hi, girls. My name is Cristiane. Feel free to call me Cris. I'm living in Manaus, Amazonas. I'm software developer. Um, in my free time, I like um, watching movies with my husband and walk too. to talk. If some technology subjects we talk. We
No.
are couple technology.
Oh gosh.
Yes. Sometimes it's hard. Don't talk. And talking about read books, I'm try to last year try to continuous my read, and nowadays I started I think in this week, I don't know in English, but comece pelo porquê. I didn't remember the
Oh,
author. It's really
oh,
really famous, this book.
yes, yes. Oh, nice, nice.
Before this book, I read it. O ego é seu inimigo.
Oh, Ryan Holiday is the author.
Yes, yes.
I
Really
love it.
precious. This book is really precious.
I love Ryan Holiday. He's an awesome guy. I read some books from him. He is excellent. Good choice, Chris. Good choice.
And that's
Nice,
it about
nice.
me.
Nice, nice. Girls, my name is Camila. I think I had an immersion with Chris and Priscilla the last Saturdays, if I'm not wrong. But I'm gonna introduce myself again. My name is Camila. I am 4 years old. I live in São Paulo, the capital. I've been here in Talk and Talk since April from 24, and I decided to become a host in July just because I was interested in develop other things, not only English, and because I would like to get the time that I am really need to be in practice for. So I have my responsibilities at the platform, and so I think it's important for my improvement, my personal improvement, and from my English. I work as an accountant in an energy company, and I need to use English almost every day at the company. So because of this, I want to be in practice with the English. And because of this, I love this topic because I like to listen to you girls. What are you doing for your English? And I always learn something different from the others when we have this kind of discussion. So that's it about me. About books, I am reading. God, I don't know if I said to you in the last immersion, girls, but this year I decided to read only the classic books, and I am suffering a lot because it's kind of different. And but I am still reading. I am reading two books at the same time, but I know it's not so easy. I need to finish until the end of January, but I will try. I will try. And let me see, girls, let's move on. Chris, can you read the question number 2 and answer, please?
Okay. How often and at what times of the day do you practice English? It's really
Mm.
interesting. I'm really, really failed for reservation the time to study. uh, I am a tech girl. If I always read in English tutorials, and, I always when I read, I I learn some words different, and I ask for or search for the translation, and read the pronunciation too. When I'm with the quickly read the quickly way the tutorial, I forgot this, forget this. And another include English is listen music and watch some documentaries in English on YouTube, sometimes biography or sometimes some authors. Um, the last one I watched about mindset. I didn't remember Susan something. Oh Susan, this author. It's really interesting to talking about the knowledge, the way um, each people, each person has a different way to learn something. Some
Mm-hmm.
people slow, learn the way slow, and some people fast way.
Oh,
And it's really
nice.
interesting. I will put in the chat the link. It's really
Oh,
precious. The watch and read
nice.
this woman is scientist and read a lot for construct or build this or write this book, and it's really interesting. I didn't read this, but
Okay.
I heard a lot about.
Nice, nice.
And
Excellent,
I
Chris.
think these points I remember to practice my English in the
Oh,
day.
yeah.
But
But
I'm failed for like I reserve 1 hour.
okay.
And another point is immersion, and three 3 days in the week I compromise myself to stay here and practice the conversation, and
Nice. So
that's it.
do you think you study every day just because you read some technical, I forgot the word you said, technical
Tutorials.
documents,
Yes,
tutorials.
yes.
So you
Mhm.
are in touch with the language every day.
Yes, yes. Because I
Nice.
always read the documentation about some technology.
Mm-hmm.
Depends the technology, like Docker, PHP, the language I use in the work, and I always search for, because the a lot of tutorials in English, com propriedade,
Mm-hmm.
to, the steps to execution something. In Portuguese, I find, but it's not very good like this.
Nice, nice, excellent. Share with us, Chris. Thank you. And how about you, Priscilla? About the question number 2.
Um, in my case, I also practice English specifically. For example, I practice English daily. Usually in the morning, I participate in immersion talking. And in the evening, I listen podcast. I prefer. I like so much. In my case,
Nice.
I usually participate immersion Monday, Tuesday, and two I listen podcast. I prefer listen podcast that what music. I prefer podcast. It
Nice.
is more next more next situations.
Mhm. Nice, nice. I think the podcasts or movies sometimes they are speaking like they speak there, like a native speaker. So they goes really fast. It's good to be in touch with that, right? And you are listening the how they really said in English. So it's good. I guess sometimes the podcasts they try to be more calm to express themselves just because they are trying to say something for the other to listen. But I think it's really awesome to get in touch with this. We can learn a different structure. So I love podcasts too. I watch some movies and series in English without subtitles. So I think it's the only way to push ourselves hard, like it's not good enough it's to be there without understand sometimes some words. But I guess it's the only way for me, girls, to try to push myself in a high level. Go ahead, you need to understand that. So sometimes I try to do this. Yesterday I was watching, I'm gonna say in Portuguese first, Ruptura. In English, the name of the series is Severance. It's on Apple TV. And I was like, oh my gosh, some words I don't get it. And then I need to put the closed caption just to try to understand. It's an interesting series, but I guess the English is a kind of hard to get. But I try, girls. Thank you,
Yeah,
Priscilla.
thank you.
Oh, the Carol Dweck. Excellent. I love her. She's awesome. Nice.
I
Thank you.
confused the name. I said Susan, but
Susan, do
another
not
author.
worry.
Carol.
Excellent. I think she's a psychologist, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, nice,
Yes,
nice.
yes.
Thank you, Chris. And how about you, Ana Paula? Do you want to share with us?
Mm, I don't I don't have a frequency or any planning, but
Okay.
I always try to be in contact with the language, and I fit activities into my day without specific times. And this year I started mentoring at Talk and Talk to encourage my conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So I I think that is uh, a good a good choice.
Yes, you are doing very well, Ana Paula. You said at the beginning of this immersion that you were a beginner, but I don't think you are. You are doing very well. You speak very clearly, so I think you are awesome. Nice. I think it's when we feel stuck in some situation, we need to try different things, as you said about the mentoring. I think it's important to try different tools to try to achieve what do you want, right? So it's important to get this.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I try many methods, um, uh, many many platforms, but I
Okay.
don't. Eu nunca tive um resultado, sabe?
Mm-hmm.
Então,
Okay.
espero que com a Talk and Talk eu consiga melhorar.
Yes, yes. Every immersion, girls, I'm gonna share here because I remember right now. Every immersion, I have a notebook in my side, and I try to take notes from the words that I try to use, but I don't remember. So if I want to say, I don't know, gonna give you an example. If I want to say kitchen, but I forgot how to say that, I put a note in my I put a note in my notebook just to remember the word that I try to use, but I don't remember in English. Or if someone use it a different word, I put in my note like, this word is interesting to use. So I always say at the my immersions at the beginning, we are here from learning, listen the other's way to speak. We are here, I am here almost every day. I am here every day to practice as a host and as a speaker too. So I learn a lot with this. I learn with the way to speak from the others, the way that they express themselves. I had in my mind the idea that I was good in English if I could say the things fast. And this is not the right thing. I had a teacher and he said to me, you don't need to say fast. If you know English, you don't need to run. You can say slow and be clear with the others. And I was like, he's right. So I think it's something that I would like to share with you. Take some notes and try to remember this word and use it again in the other immersion. So it's nice to get this, to put in practice these words that we see every day, but we don't use it, right? So I think it's important to try to learn this. Let's move on, girls. Sorry, I'm speaking a lot. Let's move on to the question number 3. Your turn, Pri. Can you read an answer, please?
Of course, before it is important to speak about English, specifically for by Ana Paula. English is long process. It is
It
important
is.
to step by step. It is important to speak about because it is important to remember English is new language. Sorry, but
No, no,
I
no,
need
no.
I need about subject.
Go ahead.
Number 3. What specific methods do you use to make study more engaging and productive? I use the apps
Yeah.
like yes, like English. Do you know?
I
It is app listen partes de vídeos.
mm,
It is important porque se listen. In my case, it is difficult. Listen
mhm,
English. I use
mhm,
a lot app, and I also I new speak. I speak again. It is important participation immersion. I learning a lot too because I listen other people's speak
mhm.
about subject.
Yes.
In my case, uh, two two tools, two tools.
Mhm.
Use apps and I practice with immersion.
Excellent.
This is,
And you try to use in the immersions what do you learn at the apps or not? Do you try to do that?
yes, I
Excellent.
use it.
Good. You can mix, right? The two things.
Yes. Other example. I think it is important today use AI.
Mm-hmm.
AI.
Yes.
Because example, ChatGPT speak English with me. ChatGPT, okay. Uh, let's see.
Yes. And ChatGPT can correct your pronunciation sometimes. If you are trying to say something, they can help you to say this correctly. Sometimes I use when I have
Yeah,
a interview in English, an English interview. I try to talk with ChatGPT my presentation just to see that I am speaking right, because it's sometimes we forget about this. We speak here with Brazilian, so we don't pay attention too much at the pronunciation sometimes.
yeah,
So I try to sharp
yeah.
this. Go ahead, Pri.
AI, it is amazing. It is amazing for me.
Yes.
That's it.
You can have a friend in your hand, right, to speak in English. So,
My best friend.
yes, ChatGPT don't judge you, right? They just help you and everything.
Yes, yes.
Nice. Nice.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Pri. And how about you, Ana Paula? Do you have some specific methods?
No,
No?
no,
Yeah?
no. I mm, I listen to music, I watch movies, practice with apps, and
Oh,
I really like TED Talks, Duolingo's channel, and now and talk. But
oh,
I don't have specific methods.
excellent. Do you do Duolingo every day or just at the app or not? You just watch the channel?
I'll watch the channel.
Okay, okay. Okay, interesting. I didn't know it's a YouTube channel about Duolingo or not.
Uh-huh,
Yeah?
YouTube.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
nice.
I discovered for Spotify
Mm,
and have a podcast, Duolingo podcast in Spotify, and have a parte ai, não sei como falar, é uma parte de publicidade. E aí
oh, okay.
eles mencionam o YouTube, um canal no YouTube.
Okay. Nice. I never look at this. I will try to
Uh-huh.
find.
With stories and with speaking for beginners,
Mm,
uh, titles, títulos fáceis, sabe?
Oh, okay.
Bem intuitivo também.
Nice. Thank you, Ana Paula. And how about you, Chris? Do you have specific methods to share?
Method. I try use when I said some read or listen music when I search for the lyric
Okay.
letter, I think so.
No,
And
it's the lyric.
I lyric.
Yeah.
And I expression word. I really like it to search for the translation and heard the pronunciation. I like so much this because when I I remember when I the word I have difficult to say a partner when take myself to practice and every time partner my I don't know mandíbula
Yeah.
her do it a lot. Oh my God, I
Nice.
I remember this word, but I have a lot of
Mm-hmm.
to and I don't know before I think so when I started study English, I practiced to put in the notes some I don't know like Excel tables tables,
Mm-hmm.
and when I didn't the word I write I put the top the word and
Mm-hmm.
write. Uh, when I know the word. Sometimes oh my God, minha vida sai dos trilhos. But it's really this function, this work very well to know. And nowadays I prefer to like the question. mm,
Number 3, we are talking.
the engaging is really listen music. I I see I watch I hear listen and very fun to me and
Mm-hmm.
search for the lyric and the word and the expression and um put the Google Translation or Lingui, I think so, and hit the pronunciation and not like you to put the notes like
Mm-hmm.
the notebook, dividir a tela and
Mm-hmm.
a note and the Zoom. But I try to remember, but it's not too good because I forget. And the wait the opportunity to use it, but I forget because I don't see I forget.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
I will try to use your method.
Try,
Really.
try, Chris. Oh, nice. Thank you, Chris. I remember something, what Chris said. When I started to study English, I was a big fan of Sia, the singer. I don't know if you have heard about her. And I remember that I choose a specific song of Sia and I get the lyrics and I try to speak like her. So I was doing the same things every day, like trying to repeat, trying to repeat in the rhythm. So you need to follow and this, as you said, makes me try to make I don't know how to say that, this part of my face is stronger because you are trying to say this differently. Because some words in English we don't have in Portuguese the same way to use I forgot this word, I will put here, but I will check it. So I think it's important to try to get a specific song that you love, and you try to get the lyrics and you try to say like the singer or the band, I don't know, and try to copy them. It's like gonna pronunciate that, or you can get another singer or a band easily. For example, I try a lot to listen Adele because I love her. So at the beginning, I listen Adele and suffer and try to speak because she have some love songs. But I think it's important to try to make the other. There is a specific method. The name is shadowing. I don't know if you have heard about this. When you copy the other way to speak, so you listen a phrase, you read a phrase, and then you listen. So it's your time to say. So you try to do the same in the same rhythm that I said, in the same speed. So you push yourself to know how they speak and the way that they make the pause and everything. So it's good. I have a teacher who was doing this with me, and I was really tired because it's difficult to follow the others. And it's interesting, girls, if you have a opportunity to try to search in something and try to copy someone. But of course, get someone that you like to have the same pronunciation. Don't get a kid. Don't get a kid because you don't like to speak like a kid, right? So try to get a TED talk to copy. So it's a good method that I use, and I think it's really good for us. Okay,
I don't
let's
know,
move
but
on.
English level Adele is really hard. I try
Oh,
to listen interviews
no, no, she is
about
crazy,
her.
right?
My God, it's really hard.
No, get only the songs because she can say, hello, it's me. I do go like, oh, that's okay. That's I wanna like. But the interviews is almost impossible. She speak really fast. It's don't but get the songs, okay?
Yes.
Thank you, Chris. And Paula, your turn. Do you want to read the question number 4 and answer?
Yes, yes. What strategies have you developed to maintain consistent practice even on busy days? Um, tum, 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 tum. Deixa eu ver aqui. Strategies. I don't have strategies, and this was a point that made me choose to be in the immersion today, uh, to have this exchange of experiences and add to my routine.
Okay, okay. You are a mom, right? So you need to find a moment of free time in your life. I know it's hard. I can imagine. I don't have kids, but I can imagine how difficult it is to get a moment.
It's hard.
Yes, but you are doing very well, very well. Thank you, Ana Paula.
Thank
And
you.
how about you, Chris?
I will search for Adele interview to put in the
Oh
chat.
God. Do not worry. We are talking about question number 4.
Okay, okay. Strategy to development mean constant. I think the greatest strategy for me is to put myself to practice the immersion in English in talk and talk. I think this is the greatest strategy. The constant practice. I think
Mhm.
this.
Nice, nice. And thank you, Chris. And how about you, Pri? Do you have strategies or not?
Yes, in my case, my strategy is in first place, participate immersion every day. I
Mm.
participate every day. In second, I I prepared in my case. I prepared my goal. It is this year be host. I
Really?
prepared. Yes, I prepared.
Oh,
But
nice.
long I prepared step by step. Second,
Nice.
three. It is in my case. It is important this year working in other country. Next year, more customers, but this year I work in other country. Um example, okay? My friend live in Miami,
Okay.
okay? Speak with me about it's important for her work in Miami, but it's difficult. I help with strategies in social media, my
Mm,
area. I help.
okay.
Do you understand? This
Yeah,
moment
yeah.
I work whole voluntary. Voluntary.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, really?
Yes, voluntary. Because it's my friend. Next
Okay.
year I work uh, with a goal. I have more money.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent.
That's it. Do you
Nice.
understand?
Yes,
In
of
my
course.
case,
Yeah.
it's step by step, step by step.
Yes. But you have everything you can see your steps is good because you know what you need to do to achieve the other level, right? So you decide to
Yeah,
put every step. It's excellent. Excellent.
yeah.
Good point, Pri. Good point.
Thank you, Camila. Thank
Excellent. You are doing very well. Girls, I put
Camila,
here. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Gina Paula.
before you answer, can I ask the group a question?
Of course, feel
And
free. Of
then
course.
and then you can complete your answer.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, how do you prepare or did you prepare to participate in the beginner level immersion? In my case, I translate the questions and then answering them.
you.
So I have notes with my answers. I feel super comfortable, but I feel like I am I am stealing.
No. Nice. Nice. Can I start to answer, Ana Paula? Sometimes I have time to put my answers in a note. This is not, you are not doing something wrong. You are preparing yourself better because even in Portuguese, sometimes I forgot some words. So it's if I could say to you, get the questions, try to answer in English, and you put this on a Word or on a sheet that you can watch, that you can access, and you don't need to read, but you can take a look to remember what do you want to say, right? Because you
Uh-huh.
already study, so you can try to put your answers and then remember what do you want to say, but it's not to copy or try to do something wrong. I think you are putting practice your answers. You don't forget the words, right? Because you are not here to remember the questions like exam or a test at university. We are here just to speak, to just to speak. So try to put the words and remember, but it just like to help you. If I forgot the word, I can check here. I think it's at least for me, this could be a good way to practice, but it's not wrong. Don't feel like that. You are just practicing before the immersion, and this is excellent. In the end of the immersion, you can watch yourself again on YouTube and see, oh, I can do this better, this answer. You can try to get to see your mistakes there. So at least for me. And how about you, girls? Do you have ideas to share with Ana Paula? Do you have
Another
ideas,
point.
Chris?
Another point, when her said about translate the question, I do this when I see the question and some word I didn't know,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes when I when I didn't nothing, I asked for the host or so, what this mean does mean this?
Mm-hmm.
The host talk sometimes in English and sometimes in Portuguese. If you see my face and expression, I didn't understand
Like what?
the expression. I uh,
Mm,
I
I
continue to
understand. Like
understand.
sometimes I use ChatGPT to help me in my answer. If I see a question and then I try to answer, I can ask ChatGPT, this is okay, this is properly. But sometimes ChatGPT can give you a big test to answer. And sometimes we don't have time here on the immersion, right? So I try to put this like, give me just a short example. So it's excellent. Thank you, Chris. And you, Pri, do you have ideas to share with Ana Paula?
I agree. I agree. Good point. For me, that's it. Go on. Go on. It is
Yeah.
important to continue. Continue.
Yes, I would like to have more time to get the questions before and try to answer because this makes me more prepared for the question. I'm not stealing. I am just prepared. If you could have questions to answer in Portuguese, I think if you need a time, if you have a time to answer in Portuguese, I think you could be better to not use simple words. Even in Portuguese, can you imagine in English how difficult it is? So I guess this is important to put some a different thing in your answer in English. If I had the opportunity in Portuguese, I would be awesome for me, right? Go ahead, Chris. Do you want to say something?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Sometimes I see some expression in English. We use get or off and also. Sometimes I prepare myself to wait the opportunity to use, but sometimes I forget. And like Camila said, improvision the English. Like you, just the communication fluis continuous. Don't remember
Oh,
the expression? Go ahead.
I remember something, girls. I have an English teacher, and he said to me, if you don't know a word, you can say the opposite. For example, if I don't know how to say ugly, I can say this person is not beautiful. It's the same, but I am doing the opposite. So if you don't remember ugly, I can say this not beautiful. And he said that to me, looks like the obvious, but sometimes you don't do know the word, but try to express yourself using other things. I don't say about this word that Chris don't remember, but I try to express myself, show to you girls like this part. So it's is would be easy if I said in Portuguese, but I am trying to not use. So push yourself like I will not to use Portuguese right now. And then you go like "Ah, da, 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 da." Sometimes we don't have patience. No, just like that. But it's good. It's good. I think you need to. It's sometimes not easy. Sometimes we are not on the mood. We don't want to study. Like, oh my gosh, today I'm not good. I had an immersion yesterday. I was really in a I don't had a good day yesterday at my work, but after the immersion, I was like, "Oh, I am better. I am better." Sometimes the immersion is like a therapy, so enjoy it, girls. Try to be there because it's good to take this moment. It's good. I think we have more time.
Camila,
Oh yeah, go
so,
ahead.
sorry. Also, it is moment. It is seguro. No problem.
Yeah,
Why? No
yeah.
problem. It's seguro.
Yes, yes. So I never had the opportunity to be in another platform to practice like we are doing here, with no one judging you. The others helps you a lot. I think this platform helps the others a lot. So it's a good opportunity to enjoy this, try to make connections with the others, have fun because it's as Priscilla said, it's the long term learn English. It's not 1 year studying. This is more than, right? Do you want to say something, Ana Paula? Was your question? Do you want to say something or not?
Desculpa, eu não entendi.
Você fez a pergunta para a gente do que a gente faria ali, né, das imersões. Ficou claro? Você quer fazer mais alguma pergunta ou não? Não?
Ficou
Oh,
super
não.
claro. Muito obrigada, muito, muito obrigada.
Enjoy, Ana Paula. So just go, just go. Let's see,
And
girls, if you have. Go
to
ahead,
hook
Chris.
a point.
No.
Yesterday my husband talking about Gabriel Torres. I don't know if you know,
No.
a technology guy too. Clube do Hardware is the famous channel about him. And he has a course in English, and he talking about some people teacher English the wrong way for some people, and these people learn the wrong way. And I was thinking about, oh my God, como isso funciona?
Yes,
I,
yes.
and I don't talking about the Portuguese curse. Some how are you like this? No,
Oh,
the daily or routine. American guys teacher like curse in the internet teacher the wrong way, and oh my God, uh, what is the right way? It's the
yes.
curious. So, this is like to me, oh my God, I will search for more, and it's really interesting.
Yes, I guess sometimes it's not necessary just speak English to teach the others, right? If a native speaker became here and tried to teach us, sometimes he is like a person who speaks Portuguese, but not so well, and try to teach us. Because in Portuguese we use too much things wrong. We said, a gente vai, nós foi, não sei o quê. And in English, they do the same. So I guess we need to pay attention with which kind of course or teacher are you following. I had experimental class with an English teacher. The guy was a native speaker, and he was like, let's move on from the question. Try to read. And then I was like, the guy was not a teacher. He was an engineer trying to teach English, so they don't know how to be, I'm gonna say in Portuguese, didático. I don't know if I get didactic in English, but he don't know how to teach. But he trying to get some money teaching the others. So if you just need, oh, I need to have class with a native speaker, sometimes it's not the right way to learn because they don't care too much. Imagine yourself try to teach someone the words in Portuguese. At the beginning, it's so boring, right? Carro, nuvem, and everything. For them, it's the same. They are like not so happy to teach us, I guess. So we need to pay attention with this. It's a good point, Chris. Excellent points. Girls, I don't think we have more time. I love it, this conversation, because I love to discuss this topic, how to learn more, how to hack the English studies. But I put here the link from the survey. You can say if you like it or if you dislike this immersion. This is totally anonymous. So open your heart, say if you like it or not. And if you want to give Priscilla ideas from new topics, please share with her. It is interesting because you can give ideas to discuss. And if you want to another part of this conversation, please share in this link your ideas. And I don't know, I would like to hear, I guess we have 4 minutes to answer, okay? Try to answer really quickly, please. How was the conversation, Chris, for you?
Was great. Was great.
Yeah.
I learned something new about hack. I try to practice. Um, and the immersion too. And I like
Yeah,
the conversation, our conversation, the vibe, the energy. And that's it.
nice. I think it's important, right? We are in the Saturday morning, so let's try to have fun and practice, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. And how was for you, Ana Paula? Did you like it?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I I felt very good and welcomed. Welcome.
Excellent.
Thank
Excellent.
you.
Thank you. You are doing very well, Ana Paula. Please don't give up. Please don't give up.
Mhm. Yeah.
You are doing well. And how about you, Pri?
Camila, I like so much conversation. It is interesting topic and you good host.
Oh,
Fluency
nice,
communication.
girls.
Congratulations.
Thank you, girls.
It is good.
Nice.
Congratulations.
I
In
will
my
I will
case,
try.
sorry,
Go ahead, Pri. Go ahead.
sorry. I learn
No?
more vocabulary. I learn more opinions. More. It is good.
Nice. I will try
And
to be
you, it is
here.
good. It is good host.
Oh,
Your
nice. Thank you.
communication is fluency. It is
Nice.
interesting.
Thank you. Thank you, Pri. I will try
Thank
to
you.
be more here in the mornings, okay? I promise you, girls. I will try to be there because we can share, right? Opinions and learn from the others. I love to be here. I will try to be more at the mornings because I don't like too much to wake up early, but I promise I will try, okay?
Mhm.
Girls, have an excellent Saturday and an excellent weekend. Enjoy with your family and don't forget to practice English. And that's it, girls. See you soon, okay?
See you.
Bye bye. Thank you very